Succulents is a great plant for beginner. It will survive longer if only you know how to take care of them. One of the biggest misconceptions about succulent is that they're hard to kill. Well, it's true because some of them can tolerate some neglects and it can do really well with less attentions. But however, many of the people tend to kill their succulents collections more quickly because of too much love and water. So in today's sections, we are going to cover some of the basic things that you need to know for growing a healthy succulents. So today's video is all about the ideal conditions and environment that are required for growing succulents. Hey guys! Welcome to my channel. I'm Moi, and in today's video we are going to talk about the ideal conditions or environment required for growing succulents. Well, succulent is getting so much popular these days because of its both indoor and outdoor garden. Succulents can grow in a variety of conditions, but each genre and species have their own requirement. Most succulents do better in outdoor conditions because they can easily access to nutrient, airflow, temperature that are required for them to grow properly. But that doesn't mean that they can't be grown indoor. Of course they can be grown indoor, but sometimes the indoor space can cause some climatical variations because of which they might not do better like in outdoor conditions. So it's very much important to decide where you would like to grow your succulents, whether it is indoor or outdoor, and on the basis of that you should pick your succulents according to its conditions where it can be grown best. Now let's talk about its ideal conditions required for growing succulents. I'll be telling you a few points about its ideal conditions. The first point is about bright indirect sunlight. It's bright sunlight, but it should be indirect. And the second point is well-drained soil. Third is less water. Fourth is moderate temperature. And the fifth one is airflow. Many succulents prefer full sunlight or partial sunlight, but that doesn't mean that they should be kept in a place where it gets direct sunlight. Never ever keep your succulents in an area where it gets direct sunlight, especially in the afternoon, because it can easily get sunburn or dark spots, and even it can kill the plants because of too hot. Try to find an area that gets morning sunlight, but it should be indirect, and a bright shade in the afternoon. My second point is well-drained soil. I'll tell you the quickest way to kill your succulents is by letting your plant sit in a soggy or wet soil for a long time. Succulents appreciate well-drained soil that dry off their roots quickly, or else if they sit in a damp, wet soil for a long time, they can easily get their roots rot and they will die eventually. So I will say never ever keep your plants in a wet soil for a long time. Number third is less water. Like well-drained soil, they also need less water, but that doesn't mean that they doesn't require water at all. Yes, of course they need water, but in a lesser quantity than the other plants. So like when you give too much water, or we can say overwatering, it leads to the root rots and eventually your plants will die. So water wisely to your plant. Of course, no one wants their plants to die, right? Therefore, that is moderate temperature. Temperature also plays a very important role for growing succulents perfectly. Succulents that can grow really well in extreme cold temperature, they are called hardy succulents. Most of the succulents prefer temperate climatical conditions because a moderate temperature helps the succulents to grow its ideal rate. Always remember, too much heat or cold can damage your leaves, your plants something that can never be held back. Now, the last point, it is number 5, that is airflow. Like us, succulents even like to breathe. Without proper airflow, succulent is more prone to bugs and rot. Although all succulents need airflow, but they should be kept away from indoor vent because forced air can cause the soil to dry up quickly and the succulents will not have enough time to absorb the water they need. These are few points that you should keep in your mind before getting a new succulent for yourself so that you can have a beautiful, healthy growing succulent.